to the rat house, baby, where the truth ain't quiet, and neither are you. Where the CHATRATS crew slide in, pull up a seat, crime talk, cold facts, and a jazzy backbeat. We got stories to tell, got some justice to serve, so pour up that coffee or something with a swerve. There's Rat Daddy leading 6'5", a cool Toys the queen with the sharpest of tools. Dean's cracking jokes, Mary B's got the tea, and Lawleen lays the law down, real boss energy. MJ's got the fire, Gingy's taking names, Angel Baby's in the game. The clerk's keeping order, Misty's watching close. Pinky promises, keeps receipts, and she does the most. We're the CHATRATS, baby, worldwide and bold. Stories unfold while the crime scene gets cold. Puff, puff, pass, and the truth gets exposed. At the rat house, baby, that's how it goes. Snap, snap. Cherry lights it up. Cherry lights it up, neon glow behind her head. Tombstones drops the facts that awake the dead. Connor's taking notes, Janine's on the clock. Petty the paralegal keeps the court on lock. Sweet woman, sweet, but she'll sting if you like. Calypso keeps it cool, got that island vibe. Prince Lover's in purple, that Texas pride glowing. Sherry's laughing loud while the facts keep flowing. Bum, 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 bum. Da-da-bum, da-da-bum, ghetto. OG coming through, crazy-eyed cheese, oh you better believe. Robo-rat clicks, sparks, gears in his head, breaking the code till the lies drop dead. Jump, jump. We're the CHATRATS, baby, worldwide and bold. Stories unfold while the crime scene gets cold. Puff, puff, pass, and the truth gets exposed. At the rat house, baby, that's how it goes. Crime solving, cracks. World's our stage. That's a fact. Together, we're the CHATRATS crew. We ain't looking back.
What's up, CHATRATS peoples? What's up, Prince Lover, Gingy, Zup? What's happening? Welcome back to another episode of WTF. Who let this guy on YouTube? That's what they want to know. But what y'all up to? Prince Lover, Gingy. Did you get your dog? I'm wondering if you got your dog yet. Need to know. It's going to be some tough sledding against the mighty Bedrow today to get our little 2 hours in. The mighty Bedrow is on the young jerks. No dog. Darn it. That ain't good. Why no dog? Like I'm waiting on a response. Like I can hear you. So, swap over this.
Can I pick that dog?
No.
Can I pick that dog?
No,
Can I pick that dog?
He's asleep. You can't pet. So, we might as well just get after it. Everybody will be up here later. Hopefully, the mighty Bedrow. What in the world is going on with this? Oh, StreamYard's acting a little bit weird. That is weird. So, awkward silence is my favorite. Goodbye. There we go. All right, now I can see what I'm doing. So I figured we'd just start out the good parts. Raise them over here. Just checking out some vids. Then we're gonna watch a bunch of interviews.
This is right. He's got a next stop, right? Yeah, next. Yeah.
Next one. Yeah, his kids are right there.
His kids are right there. That's a horrible thing to do to somebody. I mean, what they being quiet for? They'll spook them.
Yeah, no way. That's the street. We could just tuck right here.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I mean, they riding around on the bus whispering and shit. Like somebody can hear them while they try to line somebody up to arrest them in front of their kids. That's fucking horrible. When he would have turned himself in.
So, my man, how you doing? Here for a second. Come here for a second.
What?
You got a warrant.
For what?
You got multiple arrest warrants.
For what?
You have to talk to Norfolk about it. We're just
Can I close the garage door?
you got it in a minute. We'll take care of it in a minute. Yeah. You have 9 arrest warrants. You're going to talk to the Norfolk detectives, not us. We're just helping them out, and then we'll leave. What? They know more about it than me, dude. I don't know anything
Am I
about it.
being in? Am I going to Holden barracks?
Yep. So we're going to bring you to Holden for a quick booking, and then you go to Stoughton District.
Today, this morning.
Yes.
Can I please close the garage?
Yeah, we'll take care of it. Just act like a gentleman. We'll treat you like a gentleman.
So we have a couple search warrants too.
Search me.
Gingy, I've got that video next. Ooh, we got the wrong bus. Done.
He's okay? He's okay?
In the house? Well, hold on. Before I talk to you, I want to make sure you understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Choose to speak. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to consult with a lawyer before answering any questions, if you can have him or her with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer or want one, a lawyer will be provided you by the Commonwealth before questioning at no cost to you. You may answer questions now and waive.
It's okay.
That means you give up.
I get it.
Let me finish. Okay. And your right to counsel and have a right to remain silent. If you decide to talk to me, you still have the right to stop at any time for any reason. You understand the rights of others. Okay.
Yeah, I'll get you everything.
Yep. What was the charge? Intimidation of a witness.
Which witness?
So all the things regarding Karen Reed. So the McCabe's, the Proctors, Julie Nagel, picketing a witness, and conspiracy.
Picketing a witness?
Just take a left down Piccadilly.
They attempt to try to.
Correct. Correct. We're gonna get out of the road here, so we're not.
We don't want to create a scene.
So why don't we walk up to your stairs, just so we're not too much of a scene here?
Why would you go my garage?
Let's do that.
You guys wait for my kids to get off the bus? On
Yes.
purpose?
That's a horrible thing to do. You waited for my kids to get off the bus on purpose.
He said no. Just that's his. You gotta go in. Just stay with him. I didn't want Brian to stay with him alone.
I don't want Brian to stay with him alone. Jeez. These dudes are a piece of work.
Thank you.
All right.
That's pretty much it. I'm gonna find out.
Is podcasting host Timothy Carney. I'm a really deep thinker. I take myself very seriously. I plan on writing all sorts of books with my best friend, Matt, who's also my lawyer and my manager. And we are going to take true crime to the next level. It's a really serious business, guys. No joking around. Victims matter. That's what I'm here for. We're here to get to the bottom of this, guys. We're here to solve the mystery of who killed John O'Keefe. And the only way to do that is to talk about Turtleboy and how mean he is to Jennifer McCabe. It's the only way. And in order to do that, I need to publish some audio about Turtleboy making jokes about a cat. After we do that, after we listen to some Turtleboy light commentary, only then can we truly solve the mystery of who killed John O'Keefe. Victims matter, folks. And people like Turtleboy are not serious podcasters. They're not serious true crime people. They're self-published bloggers. So they don't count. So Turtleboy, as of this moment, is dead. Timothy Carney, the very serious podcaster, is the new game in town. We will interview great thinkers like Plevin and Kerry Lama and other really serious people. And only then can we get to the bottom of who killed John O'Keefe.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I remember when that came out. We need an update on Phelps. Valentina was in the damn chat the other night, last stream, so he'd probably be back in there. What's up, Invisible Mary B?
Hey, what's happening? I'm invisible? You can't hear
are.
me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. But you can't see me.
No, that's all.
All right. I will hop out and hop back in.
The Invisible Mary B, everybody. Yeah. What's up, Angel? Angel's back from Mickey D's. What's up, Rubicon? Rubicon's here. Everybody can start partying. Party time. I don't know why somebody's talking.
That's just behind the bus on Mason. I have to slow down a little bit just in case because it would have to give him time, right? I don't see anybody fucking. If he doesn't stop, I'm gonna kill somebody. Well,
That's the house.
Damn. It's crazy how they just don't care. Mary B is invisible again.
God damn it.
It may pop in a minute.
All
Just
right.
turn your
Well,
camera. Just turn your camera off and turn it back on. There
okay.
you go. I think it's just a
Alright.
camera
Oh,
issue.
yeah. Where the fuck are they picking them up?
okay, the bus went right by. It didn't stop at Piccadilly. It's still moving. Does he come down here with the kids?
Is that him? No.
Nope, that's not him. This must be the wrong bus.
Yeah, it's gotta be the bus.
Wrong bus, bitch.
All right, we're gonna flip around.
Yeah, that's not the right bus.
Okay, we'll flip. It's probably the wrong bus. Let's ask the guy. Hey, what's Turtleboy's kids going on your bus?
That's embarrassing. Well, you're here, Mary B.
Yes, I am.
Congrats, yeah.
Am I still
Congrats.
invisible?
Yep.
This thing sucks. Oh, well.
You live. You'll be all right.
Let me take the camera out.
All right, Mary B. So the interviews, do you want to start with uncivil law so that we can go to justice served after that?
Sounds good to me.
Because the uncivil law one was kind of, I don't know. Kurt wasn't very nice to him, I think. Just trying to catch him up.
Kurt sucks.
What's up, Noodles Mama? Noodles Mama. Yeah, free
Noodles
Kelly
Mama.
Costello for sure.
By the way, hello everybody.
Hello, everybody. Bumblebee Tuna. Bumblebee Tuna. Everybody. Yeah, so we'll just give us some Kurt's interview. Listen to Kurt's a little bit of snarkiness and got snarky.
For today's story, we join our friend,
There you are.
Dr. Turtleboy
Yay.
himself, to join us to talk a little bit about himself and the Karen Reid case. Dr. Turtleboy, of course, most notable in recent memory for breaking information relating to Karen Reid, perhaps the most responsible for getting initial attention to the story, and also doing a lot in terms of helping
The single mostest.
Yeah, he used
Yeah.
that word many times.
I feel you on that, Noodles Mama. But there's a bunch of them we didn't watch last time we did interviews because Aussie Insider showed up and threw us off our game.
Yeah, we
Right
got to
in the
watch the
middle
good
of
ones
hers.
and the bad ones.
Yeah, right in the middle of her interview. She showed up. So too bad she hadn't showed back up. That's mean. It's pretty mean. Like Mary
to
B.
develop the story and making sure that people are aware of the controversies relating to it. And of course, a person who has gained some controversy of his own, perhaps due to this or perhaps people's dislike of him, sometimes polarizing figure. But thank you for joining me, Dr. Turtleboy.
Thanks for having me, Kurt.
All right, great. So I want to start a little bit about yourself, if you don't.
Damn.
He's like, all right, great. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to talk here.
Here's Turtleboy, who's controversial because he does controversial things, says Kurt.
Very controversial statement.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about how you got, just who you are as a person? Give us a quick, 30-second biography. We'll start with that.
I'm a former high school history teacher who started an anonymous blog that kind of blew up, and then I wasn't anonymous anymore. So I quit my teaching job in 2014, and I started writing stories on matters of public concern in the local Massachusetts area. And then suddenly one day in 2023, this story came across my radar, and I looked into it and I dug into it like I always do. And it turned out to be like the story of the century. And then I really kind of blew up. And then here we are now.
That's pretty cool. What did you used to teach?
I was 11th grade United States history.
Oh, there you go. That's a great subject.
Yeah, I loved it. I did. I mean, that was my passion. I love teaching. I thought it was what I thought I was going to do for the rest of my life. But then.
Come on, TB. History is what they reserve for all the coaches.
I love history.
Coaches be teaching history, science.
Yeah, that is kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Although I did have
Definitely.
a coach. Well, I didn't have a coach, but there was a coach who taught math.
Oh, probably a good coach. Smarter than the rest of them. Seeing as the rest of them are teaching U.S. history.
It's cool.
Gingy, we're just gonna watch some of it to get icked out so that we can swap over and watch one better.
Life throws
still an interview.
curveballs at you, and you got to adjust.
That's cool. All right. So you had a blog relating to, what was your blog initially relating?
David Cakes, we agree with you. We watched all the way through. We watched Aussie's, and then Aussie showed up on us right in the middle of it. So we had her up on panel. It's kind of weird.
Well, it was like, honestly, exposing scumbags in a word. Like I would just expose people doing nefarious things, selling their food stamps on Facebook, lying. We had this whole thing about the pumpkin spice mafia, these women who would post on Facebook about how they were almost kidnapped and sex trafficked, and it was always just a lie. But I also did a lot of stories about public corruption, especially a couple stories involving the Massachusetts State Police. In 2017, there was a story involving a judge's daughter who was pulled over by some state troopers in the town that I live in Holden. And she was high and she had heroin on her. And she told the cop who was actually from Canton, this guy, Ryan Skeevior, Trooper Skeevior pulls her over, and she told him, do you know how many dicks I had to suck to get, sorry if I can't say it on your channel, but to get that bag. And then she offered to blow him if he gave her leniency. And he put this all in his report.
You put it in a report? Nice.
Yeah, because that's what he just said what happened. And so she's a judge's daughter. So she's got all this influence, or her dad does. And so the district attorney contacts the colonel of the Massachusetts State Police and says, you need to take out this line. It's embarrassing to the judge. You got to take it out. And so they told the trooper, you need to adjust your report. And he refused to do it. He's like the lone clean Massachusetts State Trooper, and he refuses to do it. And because of that, he was disciplined, and a bunch of other troopers were pissed about this. They contacted me. They contacted the Boston Globe first, and they had no interest in it. So then they contacted me because they know I like writing stories about this stuff like this. And I wrote about it, and it turned out to be they've since named this Trooper Gate. It led to the resignation of the 4 highest ranking members of the state police. And actually, that was the barracks that I was arrested and processed in, was that same state police barracks.
Okay, well, that's pretty notable. So you have been aware of issues relating to less than stellar policing going on in the area.
Yeah, but I'm not like an anti-police person by any means. Like, if you look at my track record with coverage, especially
Davy Cakes, you don't need money to hang out here. No pressure here. I don't have super chats yet anyways, coincidental. But we're getting there. Just filled out the application. Just waiting on the first part to get done. So we will one day. But you don't need anything to hang out here. Davey, just hang out. That's all you do. And better as kick the shit out of us, maybe.
I mean, it's Bettero, so like
I knew it was,
obviously, everyone freaking loves Bettero. He was like the most popular guy in Boston last week.
I know. But if you're gonna lose to better.
In 2020 and in 2014 during the Michael Brown riots and Alton Sterling riots, and then of course the George Floyd riots, I was firmly on the side of law enforcement, pretty solidly, very rare. Like, I thought that they were being unfairly maligned and blamed for things that weren't their fault, and for the fault of like a police officer in Minneapolis. I don't know what that has to do with the Worcester Police Department, and so I was a pretty big backer of the police, and I still don't have a problem with the police at all. I just don't like these police. I don't like corrupt police. I don't like the guy I saw on the stand today.
Yeah, well, that's one of many interesting stories relating to this case and other cases, as I'm sure you can appreciate. The police and issues relating to that at multiple stages is truly distressing. The evidentiary issues are deeply problematic, and I can't believe at some points they don't just feel shame, but I guess they're not capable of that.
It's like I've asked myself that many times, like, why are they going through with this? Like, why? And it's like, it's just politics. It's like, if you're an elected district attorney, you have a cop murdered in your county, and you're not going to deliver a conviction. Like, that's horrible politics. You have to deliver a conviction. His family is counting on it. You have to come through. And so it's too late. Like, by the time I got hold of the story, it was 15 months into it. Karen Reed was the bad guy in this, and they're not going to suddenly be like, oh, actually the bad guys are the witnesses that we've put all our faith in and testified in front of the grand jury. They're actually the bad guys. So we're going to switch it up. No, they were pot committed at that point, and they weren't backing down.
So do you remember what first brought your attention to Karen Reed? Because as you say, it was 15 months into it. So was it just, do you happen to be reading an article about it, or was there press about it? Was there something about it that made you think that there was potentially a corruption angle to it? Were you just covering because it was a big story? How did you sort of first become interested?
Well, it wasn't a big story. That's the thing. It's like, so when it first happened,
maybe it was locally. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, when it first happened in January of 2022, it was this, it was a headline story on the news. I remember it happened pretty well, and I looked into it, and I didn't write about it because there was no angle to take on it. Like, it was not.
Maybe let's see how many interviews we can get going. ADHD theater. Let's do it.
Yeah, we gave that one. It's due time.
Hmm?
We gave
So-
that interview enough time. It was, we get it.
Listen. Yeah. It got a lot of views. It got like 75,000 views. So it's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Because Turtleboy's on it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think
Again.
the rip and read is that the Trump administration has released the FBI records on MLK Jr. despite his family's opposition. That'll be the subject of a whole show later on. And of course, we also have in a rip and read, Glenn Maxwell's arranging an interview with the DOJ brass as
Yeah,
his
whatever
Supreme
that
Court
is.
appeal looms. Those will be subjects of different shows. But
That's
Did you hear? Say whatever that is. I think he was talking about us, Mary B.
Obviously.
Dang, I'm gonna change the first name of the channel to whatever that is.
see that our guest of honor, who is back from his, and Michael Bryan is dying to ask you this, Aiden Carter.
I know, because I've heard it so many times.
Real
You're
food.
just back from Aiden first. How are you? Thanks for
Good,
joining,
thanks.
buddy.
How are you doing?
Thanks.
Good.
And this is kind of crazy, but we wanted to give some prayer if you're a Catholic or if you pray, or some adulation to Ozzy Osbourne, who passed today.
Saw that.
Yeah.
And when I go off camera, that means I'm moking. Moking. I don't want to moke. I don't want to moke on camera.
1970s, they really started with Black Sabbath, the whole metal movement. But there was one song that he did after he went on his own, and it was called "Bark at the Moon." Now, Michael Bryan thinks I'm crazy for this, Aiden, but
Yeah.
everyone knows me. Knows
I
I'm
just said
crazy
it's a
for this.
reach, but knock yourself out.
But not for that. He had a song called "Bark at the Moon." And it was about a werewolf creature that came back to terrorize a town, making him the Iron Man of the 80s. But we want to have the Iron Man of the next 2 decades, 3 decades, 4 decades going over. That is you. You are Iron Man. All right.
Oh,
And I look at
cool.
terrorizing. I look at terrorizing in a good way. I think that, quite frankly, people have to be terrorized. That's what journalism is about. It's not just about sitting there. It's about terrorizing. You are our hero. That's why we're so pleased that you're on your horror tour. And with that, I'm going to actually turn this over to Michael Bryan.
Yeah, I want to make sure we are on the horde tour still, right? It hasn't morphed into
Yes,
something
that's
else.
correct. I'm
Okay,
not
good,
done
'cause-
not done whoring myself out yet.
Good. And we put up your is it Go Send? What is I've done?
Scratching has to be one of them. You hear it?
Yeah, I hear it. I turned off my sound, so I don't think it's me.
No, I watched that. It wasn't you. I sit here awkwardly for 36 minutes and see if we hear it again.
All right.
Ready? Go.
Seen that?
Good send go.
Yeah.
Defense fund.
That up. And we'll put, there we go. There it is.
Yeah. No
Uh,
super
those
chats,
two.
no money to us. Just donate to Aiden. Everything to Aiden, please, because we've been supporting him. He didn't know us. We came into this the first day. We're challenged by whatever that Hardman guy, trooper was. And decided to sue right away because we believe that journalism, the First Amendment, was the most important thing that could be done out of this case, besides a not guilty verdict. But I'm a defense lawyer, so what people don't really pay attention to me when I say that.
So we started thinking about, and I give LKB the credit or blame for this. We started to come up with an anagram for the horror tour, and so W is the first letter, and so we're going to talk about Brian Walsh for a couple of seconds. He's the W in the horror tour.
Okay.
You had you posted something which reflected the same thought I had about this case. How this guy's a monster. Okay, however that evidence.
I think it's Michael Bryan. What do you think? Because when it's when he's talking, that's when it's doing it.
Yeah, Andy's a little grainy too, so would make sense.
Probably him. Yeah, that bad.
Evidence was collected legally or illegally. I don't think anybody would defend the man. But the problem is the process was screwed up, right? They didn't do things the right way. They obtained this evidence illegally, in my opinion. But if the judge decides to suppress it, they may not have enough to go forward with the trial.
I mean, I don't know. It would be pretty ballsy move of the judge, don't you think, to throw that one out?
Well, I've come up with, there's a theory in the law called inevitable discovery, and it gives the judge kind of an out. If the judge can craft an explanation that says, okay, X, Y, and Z, all of that location information, which was the key stuff that was used, that was not part of the permission, the consent, which is a whole other weird thing. It's not a search warrant. It was given by consent. Here, take a look at my phone. Take a look at my kid's tablet. He can say that normal police practices and investigative skills, they would have found this stuff anyway. That's inevitable discovery. So I think that's the get out of jail, so to speak, free card for the judge if this stuff is going to come in
plain view. That's what they said, right? Like when somebody's got cocaine lying on the the coffee table, they could see it in the apartment. That gives them reason to go in the apartment. It's like the same basis, right? They're saying that, like, well, we would have seen it anyway. It was in plain view. The Google's, I don't know. But
yeah, it's kind of a similar concept, but yeah, it's basically saying to the cops, I don't care, you screwed up, we don't care, you would have found this anyway.
For sure.
I'm surprised that it hasn't been a ruling yet. Are you surprised?
With Walsh?
Yeah.
Well, did they file a motion to dismiss? Did they actually argue it?
No, the suppression.
Oh, I honestly, I haven't been following that trial as closely as others, so I wish I had more to comment on with that, but I don't.
Okay, so here, forget the Walsh trial. If you have this madman, this Frankenstein monster, and the cops violate the rules, okay, and you also have in Norfolk County, you got King, and we're going to talk a little bit about the King case because of Lowry.
Don't you just love Linda King Bond? I think everybody should love Linda King Bond.
Yeah, she's a boss.
You got to be married to one of the smartest guys on the planet. Obviously, she's super smart too. I wonder what their dinner conversation is.
Yeah, very intellectual conversation. That's a power couple right there.
Yeah. That or they just talk about really dumb shit.
Right.
Just take a break.
Their brain a
It's
little
just
break.
Do the voters
Give the brain
need
a
all
break.
these bad people, these Franken monsters, to go free before they're going to do something and vote and change the administration?
Well, that's what I said in a tweet the other day. That was my thoughts exactly, that you need something bad to happen in order for people to really get outraged about this, to want to, I mean, nobody's mad about Karen Reed because Karen Reed's innocent. So like, and everybody knows it. That's why, like, literally no one is worried at all about her being freed because she's kind of harmless. Like she's never hurt anyone and everyone knows it. And so who cares if Karen Reed's freed? Whereas like with all these other cases, it's like the bad guys probably did it. So them going free, a lot of these people, it's going to make people feel uneasy.
A little bit uneasy, although there is an argument that unless you're involved in drug dealing with King or you want to marry Brian Walsh, you're really not at risk. But I just think you've got such a corrupt system there. So what else do they need besides these two cases? But if these two cases then get passed by, then all that stuff gets washed away, which is what's happened across the United States with cops generally, Aiden. All this stuff, you get a guilty verdict or somebody pleads, and then it gets washed away. So nothing ever changes. It just gets worse. And the worst ends up in Karen Reed. The worst ends up being the Karen Reed type case.
Yeah. Yeah. What was the question? Sorry.
So I'm sorry. So if the worst, so
Sherry D. What's up, Sherry D? She was here last night and then did an Irish exit on us. But she pulled an Irish exit on us, Mary B. So did Mary B. Mary B. also pulled the Irish exit.
No, I said bye in the chat. But people were talking. I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh my God.
Everyone knew where it went.
Don't interrupt people on this show. We're talking about really important things.
I know.
And we could lose our track really easy. You know what I mean?
Oh, that is.
That's the real problem. Nobody will be able to remember what we were talking about. But
Facts.
Sherry D.
Welcome.
How do you change it? You're starting from Norfolk County. How do you branch out and get this message out? Okay, because you are Aiden Carney, you're Turtleboy. You're starting from Norfolk County. You're still trying to get that change out there. How do we branch it out? Because it's happening across the United States, every single place in America.
Go on the YouTube machine, right? I mean, YouTube can reach anywhere. That's the beauty of this all, right? It's like, I look at my audience now. It's like most people are not from Massachusetts. So I would argue that we're doing that already.
And so the YouTube is where it is, and that's
For
and
sure.
people always argue with us and say, YouTube, what kind of station
Well,
is that?
that's only Jennifer in Boston. Jennifer,
Donahue. Yeah.
Jennifer, figure it out. Figure it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they need to get with the times so that like Patreon. Grant qualifies as a journalist because he has a Patreon that doesn't even update.
And then you got the other guy.
Everyone's on. I mean, even I have a website, tbdailynews.com, but I write much more on Twitter and on YouTube than I do on my own website. So it's just so stupid. I mean, everyone's a.
What's up, Janine?
Yo, brother, sister.
Hey,
What's up?
Janine.
Hey,
What's going on, girl?
What you up to?
what's going on? I just put away the dinner. I made the batter for the farinata tomorrow. I cleaned up, and here I am. How about y'all?
What was the dinner?
The dinner was because I was out all day. It was leftover pizza, and then I made this Italian flatbread with zucchini and onions and just a little teeny bit of flour, and you bake it. And then what I do is I grind up microgreens in extra virgin olive oil, and I drizzle it on top, and it's very good. Very good, easy.
And what's the thing that you said you made the batter for?
Oh, farinata. That's it's this chickpea flatbread. It's like a pizza almost, but it's like, so it's like it's my struggle meal. You put all kinds of stuff on it. I put vegetables, but it's chickpeas, so you can have, it's protein and it's easy and it's fast. So when I come home from work, I can just kind of stick it in the air fryer. And then I could put, like a piece of fish or a piece of meat, anything on it. But it does have protein in case I'm too busy. So I have
Could you put a real piece of pepperoni pizza on it so it tastes good?
It's delicious, Danny. You have to try it. It's so good.
I will. I'm confident. So
roast it. I'll show you how. I'll give you the recipe, and you will be amazed at how good vegetables, just roasted vegetables. With just a teeny bit of carbs, so good, so good.
Vegetables.
Oh, but they're roasted. It tastes like McDonald's to me. Oh, Mary B, you're never gonna sleep. Melatonin.
No, I think my body's immune to caffeine now.
Oh my Lord, how do you sleep? Do you get to sleep easily?
Yeah, I sleep great. I wake up in the middle of the night, but I usually just do some stuff and then go back to sleep.
The cheeseburger soaks up some of the caffeine.
Thank God for that.
Not the cheese, just not the bread either, just the fake meat or whatever.
It's the good fake protein. It's the good fake meat protein. There you go.
Looks like a hamburger, so the brain thinks it's a hamburger.
No, is it really? I haven't gotten let me see, McDonald's. I used to get a Big Mac. That was our must-see TV meal. We used to get Big Mac and supersized fries, and that was like the Thursday night dinner. I have not had McDonald's in so long because I don't trust the meat. I don't trust it.
It's fine. I just ate there the other day.
It's fine. That doesn't mean it's real meat just because it's fine.
No, and
like I just said, your brain looks at it and goes, "Man, that looks like meat. Smells like meat."
I was just talking about this with my sister. I have been eating McDonald's. In high school, I used to get a 20-piece chicken nugget and 2 fries every time I went. 2 large fries. And I eat it all the time, and nothing has ever happened to me. Nothing
Sherry did.
I'm in perfect health.
Listen, there are
Sherry
people
ferments her burgers
that have steak and whiskey and smoke, and they live into their 90s. And then there are people that die on the fucking golf course that go to the gym every day. They dropped dead at 40. So who the fuck knows?
I'm unscathed.
It's a
If it ain't
crapshoot.
broke, don't fix it, Mary B. Just be careful out there.
Janine, we're just watching some
love you.
Turtleboy interviews that we didn't watch.
Cool.
From the horror tour.
The horror tour, infamous. Yes.
McDonald's is good. I just had it the other day. Mary B just got finished with it, and Angel's eating it while
Yeah,
we're
I was
talking.
getting my fries for free on the app, dude.
Good. Angel
Big
has
Mac
some
was
food. We love you.
Janine, you can get a Big Mac
What did I
chicken
do?
now.
Oh,
but-
she's eating it. That's why. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's good
You
for
can get
you.
a
It's good
chicken
for
Big
you.
Mac.
Angel.
I haven't tried the
Like
chicken Big
vegetables.
Mac yet.
So, do you know what our massholes have, Danny?
What?
Raising Canes.
Oh,
Because I passed by one. Meal
don't
is
Yeah,
ever
there's
pass.
one.
Once
one
you've
in
eaten
my
it,
hometown.
you'll never pass by. No,
They're building one near
No.
me too.
Yeah,
don't
they're
eat
building
it.
one in Milford by me too.
Don't eat it because then you're gonna crave it. Ask
But you said-
Lolly, and when she gets done with soccer, she probably got to go by Raising Cane's.
I was actually, I went to my niece's volleyball game and it was in the town next to my hometown. And the whole time the game was on, I was like, I should go to Raising Cane's after this.
You should have.
But I
You
wasn't. in my
should.
car,
It's
so.
perfect
picture
and
and
simple.
share it.
It's chicken strips, which you can get grilled or fried, so you don't have to get hamburger and fried.
Oh, come on.
And crinkle
It's a-
fries. Oh my god.
Grilled
Crinkle
stuff at a
fries.
fast food restaurant. Come
For
on.
Crinkle
fuck's sake, I
fries
go
and the
to Raising
sauce.
Cane's for
It'll
grilled
get you.
chicken. I go to Stop and Shop.
Right.
God.
Yeah. If
I
you
don't
go
go- I
to
don't go
Raising,
for my-
if you go to
so
Raising
I
Cane's, you
go
won't be
supper.
stopping and shopping no chicken again. You just go to Raising Cane's.
You get the the cheap chicken breast and you throw it under the broiler and there's your grilled chicken. I'm not gonna waste good fast food. That's an indulgence. Just live, you know.
Or spend $10 and get some Raising Cane's.
But you said that Popeyes. You still think that Popeyes is better than Raising Cane's?
No, I never said that.
No.
Because I don't get the same kind of chicken at Popeyes. At Popeyes, you're getting bone-in chicken.
What
I
about
don't
the
get the
sandwich?
chicken strips.
The sandwich.
The sandwich is okay. It's all right. It's good.
The only Popeyes around here is always out of shit.
It's not Chick-fil-A.
No, it's definitely not Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
Love it.
Popeye's sandwich, in my opinion, my humble opinion, is so much better than Chick-fil-A's. It's the best. So good.
Chick-fil-A.
Anyhow,
Yeah.
All right, let's get
Stick
back.
with the
that's
Chick-fil-A.
our like fast food critiquing.
Joe Biffle missed the meat segment again.
Journalist who wants to be a journalist, period. So if Grant could
But you can get a chicken Big Mac.
Ugh,
Janine.
it's not
A
real.
crispy chicken Big Mac. Like
I
a
have
Big
a
Mac.
rule. I eat real meat. I don't know. It's just that's my weakness.
Well, the Matrix is telling you it's meat. So it's the same exact.
be a journalist, and literally everyone is a
try to keep
What
journalist.
I didn't like was they have their own definition. You know,
brother.
Rule 1:19.
I'm telling you. Like Cypher said, you know it ain't real. But your brain is telling you.
And it says in the rule
It's
that
not
anybody
live.
that reports
Leave
on
it, Terry.
matters of public interest, regularly, and it says any medium.
Which cat is
Come
that?
on, how do you ignore the most
Freya?
popular,
That's
most
Freya.
watched medium,
Freya.
YouTube,
Yeah.
on the
Mhm.
planet?
Yeah.
You just look like an idiot. So I've
Yeah.
called Jennifer an idiot a few times. I'm not sure it's going to help me get a credential next time I move on up there. But folks, let me get your take on this as I wander off into another direction. Chief Rose, who ran the courthouse there, he seemed to be a pretty good dude, pretty straight shooter. Did you have any connections with him? Any interactions with him?
With who? Sorry,
Chief Rose, Chief Rose.
Tim Rose. Yeah, I mean, I have no issue with him. He ran his courthouse pretty tight, and I know his sister. She's
Almost 70 lanes of drive-through. Chick-fil-A makes so much ridiculous money. Every one of them here has got 4 lines, 75 cars in each one of them.
Sarah Reed supporter.
Where are they? I've worked in restaurants for 20 years. Where are they keeping all the damn chicken? You know how much storage that is? That's a massive amount of storage. to keep
Benji,
just the
You
chicken.
read my mind.
We gotta have bread. I mean, they're just throwing it up.
Dingy
But
said, "Wait,
yeah,
Danny,
I have
Dingy
no
said
issues
Bell
with
and
Tim
Evans
Rose.
at Market
Yeah, no, I thought
She's right. For that time that you're spending waiting on the line at Chick-fil-A, you could go to the damn Market Basket or the Market Basket.
Oh, you're not
because
waiting
they-
in
they
line
said-
long at Chick-fil-A. You ain't not
Really?
down here. That thing rolling. They got that chicken ready
Yeah.
because all they gotta do is steam. So they're probably steaming the shit out of it. Well, they gotta be because they're serving it. Oh man,
Yeah.
it's just ridiculous.
Did you eat yet,
Businesses
brother?
like that. No.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Let's
He was
move
a pretty
on.
cool dude. He took me in and wandered me around the courtroom before the second trial began, long before I didn't get a credential. He even reached out to Jennifer, and she said, I'll look into it. Of course, the crickets after that. But he was always appropriate and a good guy. I just wondered what your experience with him was.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's runs a tight ship, I guess. Not really the most personable guy, but
yeah, he seemed like Joe Friday, just the facts, man. Just
I don't have any problem with him, you know.
Okay, so talking about the Brian Washington King's case, Lally was cross-examined. We're going to do a whole show on that separately, but I had some real issues with Lally. In many ways, I almost thought he was. Oh, really? In many ways, I thought he was almost worse than who was Spanky? Who was? I just want to put his name out of my memory right now. All right, because he sat there with this trial, and instead of correcting Spanky, he just sat there, especially when it came to that shirt with the holes in it. Didn't get up there and didn't say anything. And I thought that was simply outrageous. To me, that should be an ethics complaint. So I have a question for you. Do you know if there's been any ethics complaints filed against Adam Lally, who's been there for 20 years? So he's part of the system.
I don't. I've not heard of any ethics complaints filed against him.
Would you think of filing one?
I don't even know how to do that. Have you filed one? Have you?
No, but you know, we're thinking about it because in most states, anyone can file an ethics complaint against an attorney if you think that the conduct is unprofessional. And I don't see how you can sit there, whether you were him or was it McLaughlin sitting there, and not correct Hank Brennan for those inaccuracies. And there was a number of them. There was the inaccuracy about Yannetti's court TV interview. There was the inaccuracy about the Rule 14 discovery. And then there was the big one about obviously about the shirt. And no, I cannot believe. And then we could also talk about the x-rays too. I can't believe that we could all be sitting here and no one has filed an ethics complaint against him because he had a duty to stand up. So that was my question. As a journalist, should the three of us be filing ethics complaints? I'm going to give you a hard one.
I have no problem. I'll do it.
Yeah, I could, I guess. I just not on my to-do list of things to do. I don't really give a shit, to be honest with you. Like, it's not going to do anything. So why would I waste my time? Is my question. Like, yeah, I could be like, we're going to write this ethics complaint, take 30, 45 minutes out of my day, write it, and then it gets lost in the cyberspace and they ignore it. So why did I just waste 30 minutes of my time? That's honestly my thoughts on it. Like, why would I waste a second of my time doing something that will result in absolutely nothing? I think once you come to the realization that they don't give a shit about anything, you learn how to not waste your time as much on stuff. Like, they don't care. They just did a whole murder trial of a woman that everyone knows is innocent. And there's people outside protesting and the whole world's watching them and the whole world's like disgusted by them. And guess what? They don't give a shit. So no, I'm not going to waste one single second of my very precious time filing an ethics complaint that will get lost in cyberspace and go absolutely nowhere. No, thank you.
No. Well, they give a shit about you. They give a shit about trying to shut you down, obviously.
Yeah, and I get that. And I could sit here and cry about it all I want. Oh, it's not fair. Hank gets to do this and Lally gets to do this and you never hold them accountable. But I don't want to be the whiny little bitch crying about shit. I just want to get the W and move on. That's it. I don't give a shit. Lally can work there the rest of his life. And like, whatever, I don't care. Like, he doesn't affect my life at all. Everybody knows what a piece of shit Adam Lally is. Everyone knows what a piece of shit Hank Brennan is. The point, wherever they go, whenever they go out to eat dinner, people are going to be looking at him, pointing at him. They did this, they did that. We're not going to get them fired though. Like, it's never, this is Massachusetts. People don't get fired from their jobs. Like, you have to do what Michael Proctor did. Even that took a lot to get that guy fired. So no, I don't want to sound defeatist, but I've lived in this state long enough to know I'm not going to waste a second of my precious time writing letters or, petitioning the government or writing this. They don't care. They're just going to ignore you. That's why I show up in people's houses. That's what I like to do. I don't file complaints. I don't write emails. I don't do that because that does nothing. They can just ignore you. I like showing up to people's homes with a megaphone, disrupting
Sherry D. I think it was like 2 months ago. 1 month ago. So 1 month ago is when this interview was.
The neighborhood. That's what I like to do because that's actually gets their attention. And now it's like, oh, this shit. You thought this shit was cute, huh? You guys were ignoring me and, you know, putting your little, I'm filing complaints and you're like, oh, look at this idiot filing a complaint. Oh, this idiot. I mean, that's what Sue O'Connell recommended we all do. Write emails to Michael Morrissey. Oh, yeah. Good luck with that one, Stu.
Yeah,
Good
that's
luck
not
with
gonna
that
work.
one, Stu. No, they don't care.
Yeah.
Show up to Michael Morrissey's grandkids soccer game if you want to make a difference. That's what you should. If you want to get your attention, that's what you do. And people are like, oh my God, no, not children's sporting events. Fuck them. Fuck their sporting events. I'm sorry. These people framed an innocent woman for murder. I'm sorry. Don't frame people for murder and your kids' soccer events won't get disrupted.
And that's what, you know, when you had like the Supreme Court, I know you pointed out that there was the Supreme Court, you know, there's all these voting events going on. But when you show up at their house because of a decision, all of a sudden they're calling the cops. We're scared. We're this, we're that. Or even some alleged journalists from different networks. Oh, we're scared. Your people are outside our house with a megaphone. But that's what it needs to be done for change. I mean, you have to be willing to get out there and, you know, I see somebody using the word heckle. I don't think heckling. I think you have to be out there and be loud. I think you have to get out there and be loud. I mean,
I like heckling.
You like heckling instead of I like
heckling
loud.
a lot. Yeah, I like them both. You know,
Yeah.
both the combination of them both. You know, go to a Yankees game. You'll see plenty of that. Plenty where that came from. You know, you can buy a ticket. You can go to a Yankees Red Sox game. You can boo anyone you want, as long as they're not a witness in a case, and then you're going to jail.
Yeah, and that's
for
the
real, 'cause
problem with your
like the Red
statute, which is
Sox fans
unconstitutional.
Don't heckle too, Teebs. Let's be real. Come on. Don't pick on the Yankees. Come on. New Yorkers and Bulls are the same.
But that's what, you know, that's a big part of playing baseball in the big leagues.
Heckling, because it gets into their heads,
heckled.
right?
Well, I mean, you can ignore that stuff as much as you want to when you're kind of trying to focus. But once you get in a certain level of focus like those guys are, and you just keep annoying them with the same thing.
Oh, you break.
That's when it gets.
Yeah, I get it.
It's definitely a thing in football too. Like third down, get really loud.
Like when football players.
Yeah, it's similar.
Crowd noise is definitely helps in a football game, but it's not like two guys sitting behind home plate heckling you while you're at bat trying to hit a 103-mile-an-hour fastball. And then they've already got on their nerves because they've been doing it since like 20 minutes before the game. Some of those dudes are pro hecklers. It's pretty funny.
They suck. Don't go to someone's job and fuck with them. Come on, don't be responsible for that. Let them lose because they're supposed to lose. I know it's part of it. Listen, I come from New York. When Henrik Lundqvist let go of 2 goals, the fucking Ranger fans turned on him. It was disgusting. I fucking hate that. I hate when you turn on your own fucking team. Fuck you, bitches.
When people suck sometimes, you gotta tell them.
Yeah.
Especially when you get like right there to the big moment and you fuck up. Yeah.
Big cities. Yeah.
Don't ever do that.
But do you remember? So my favorite. Well, there was one really hot Yankee that I loved. Oh, what the fuck was his name? He was so cute. He used to wear this gold. What?
Jeter?
Oh, no. Like the opposite of Jeter. But he was on the team with Jeter. Shit. He wore this chain, this gold chain. He was so hot. But he was adorable. But the Mariano, the Sandman. Oh my God. My husband would call me. He'd be like, your guy is on. Watching that guy, I mean, Jesus Christ Almighty. He was, the closer. That was some fucking shit, man. That was good stuff. Anyway, yes, Mariano.
And that's why it has to go up. For the statute to go up to be unconstitutional, you're going to have to get convicted. And I don't want that,
Yeah, I'm not going to be convicted.
You're not going to be convicted. No, I think. Yeah, right.
And so the statute won't change, but that's it's going to be challenged at some point. It has to be.
We're working on it. We're working on it. Yep.
Okay, let's go to the H now of the horror tour, and this is kind of a bigger, broad category. Her, and under the first subcategory of her, we have Kate Peters. So she kind of got hers. I guess somebody's got convicted in this this whole universe up there. Tell us your thoughts on that, and
Somebody got
King
convicted?
Peter. Yeah.
Okay, Krusty.
Hey, Peter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't have the code name. I used her actual name. Sorry.
Yeah, she pled guilty to threatening. So the special prosecutor called me.
All right, I'm gonna skip ADHD theater. Commence.
Theater. Okay, yes, because Boss Rat is bored, and apparently you are too. Thanks.
This is
Carol, I
Julie
love
Grant, John DePietro, Hank Brennan. They're all crying about
ADHD
Turtleboy.
theater.
It's
Cures
pretty fucked.
boredom.
Itself of those safety measures, because this trial is going to happen, and these witnesses should be able to walk into this courtroom without fear, without bullying, without abuse, and that has not happened. For many reasons, it has not happened.
You weak woman.
Meredith, what are you doing with a guy like this? Huh?
You're a pedophile.
What are you doing with like an asshole like this?
He actually was just standing out here.
Beautiful girl. What are you doing?
Are you molesting your own children?
You just touch her, bro?
What do you see?
You just touch her? Maybe a little fucking soft.
She doesn't want you touching her. Yeah, what's wrong with you?
We had a nice conversation. I just introduced myself to him. I don't know why everybody has to be so
You just
like.
touched her, bro.
Ask her why she's with a fucking loser like you.
Why are you touching her?
He's not a loser. He's a good person.
Ask her why she's fucking hooking up with like a loser like you.
Like that, get the fuck out of here. What? You don't like can't. No one wants you here. Get the fuck out of here. You're a fucking loser.
Now that he was assaulted, we have to wait for.
Let's go.
I actually had a really nice conversation with him. He's nice.
Guy's a fucking loser. Love the town of Tibbits so much he has to come hang out here. Get the fuck out of here. You're a fucking loser. You're a loser. You loser. Have fun. Have another beer in there. You go home. What are you fucking done that?
You're a loser too.
It's fucking loser. You're a loser too, by the way. I'm sorry. You're beautiful. But
What's
you're a
up,
fucking
Pinky?
loser.
You just touch her, bro?
Pinky. Hey,
Loser guy.
lady.
That's my favorite part, Jenny.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're a loser guy.
Where are
You
you,
just touch
Connor?
her?
Be a little fucking soft.
She doesn't want you to touch her. What's wrong with
We
you?
had a nice conversation. I just
Why are you
introduced
touching
myself
her?
to him. I don't know why everybody
Talking
has
to her?
to be
You
so,
just
like.
touched her, bro.
Ask her why she's with a fucking loser like you.
Why are you touching her?
He's not a loser. He's
Touch
a
like
good
that?
person.
Yeah,
Ask her
I
why
don't think it's
she's
such a loser.
fucking hooking up with like a loser
Look at
like
my
you.
brother like that. Get the fuck out of here.
What?
You don't like can't. No one wants you here. Get the fuck out of here. Leave. Fucking loser guy. You're a loser guy.
Freeze frame gang.
He looks like a friggin' Disney character.
He does.
I'm so glad Connor made that.
We need to make like evil rats, right? Like anti-rats, like
Who's
not
gonna
cute
wear
rats
'em?
like us, like bad ones like him.
Yeah, we do.
Like villains.
I don't
We
think
look
I've
at a
watched
different
this
animal.
before.
Rat villains.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toy.
Here's one of them.
You and all your fans are big fucking losers. Guy's a fucking loser. Love the
I know who
town
my
of Tibbits so
first
much,
choice
he has to
would
come
be.
hang out here. Get the fuck out of here.
Anybody
You're a
know?
fucking loser. You're a
Mine
loser.
would be Brennan.
You loser. Keep going.
No, my first choice for a villain rat. Who would you guys pick in the chat? You guys too. I have mine. Danny's not. I'm kidding. Danny's not a villain. Hi, Pinky. So my choice would be Jenny Jen. She's like the ultimate Cruella villain rat.
Mine is Spanky or Bev.
Oh, good one. Bev, I would say like who that would be
Mine's the
something,
best.
right? That's a whole other angle for Toy to explore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
mine's the best. It's the plebin rat.
11.
Have another beer.
The Pro rat.
That's
The
hilarious.
plebin rat.
Ooh, a Higgy rat. That's a good one.
Loser.
Higgy rat.
You're a loser too, by the way.
You're a loser too. I'm sorry.
It's a
But
pig
you're
and a rat combined.
Not as big a loser as this one.
I have a reason to be concerned about the continued harassment and bullying of witnesses.
By him? I wonder if he's gonna beat you too, like the other one. He'll be in jail, beat you too, like this. That baby won't have his dad.
The baby won't have his dad.
Look at this. Look. Look. All the time. You're fucking you, dude. Now you're gonna be a fucking loser too. That's gonna stink. That baby won't have a dad. All the time. You have your fucking camera on your phone. Look at this. Look. Look.
Wow, we were just trying to leave and go to our car, and they're all coming up to us. Well, wait. Oh my God.
It is curious that given the indictments, most of them that deal with witnesses in this case that allegedly have been harassed and intimidated.
Take a walk down here. Take that 10-foot walk down here, buddy. Take a little walk.
You guys were
Take a little walk. You got balls, right? Little fucking 5'9" man. You got balls. Take a walk. Come on.
Really happening.
Well, they're intimidating me. I don't want them to be scared. They're not intimidated?
Why do you look intimidated?
They're telling the cops.
Out of his own mouth, do we look intimidated? They don't look very intimidated.
No, not in the least.
Put your phone down. You're a big fucking man.
Now, all the witnesses who are the victims in his case are the witnesses in Karen Reed's case.
How far along are you? It's not worth it, Meredith. You gotta be another girl. It ain't worth it. You gotta be it ain't worth it.
So trashy, obnoxious.
Talk to your parents though, because you're fucking dumb as shit. How's that nutty bit you've been in? How's the nutty bit? Wow.
You guys seem really intimidated.
Take a 5-step walk.
And do what? I don't want to scare
Do it, you little pussy.
I don't want to intimidate them.
What's the difference in where they're sitting and where he's standing?
Oh, they're in front of McCarthy's
It
Tees.
doesn't matter. They're on the public sidewalk, so
Oh,
what's going to change in 5 feet?
Geographically.
I always
I
wonder
actually
what's
know
going
the
to
answer to
change
that
in 5
question.
feet.
Yeah, that's true.
Be glad that they're not down here. Boy, there's shit. If a car full of dudes rolled up and just start beating the shit out of everybody. That shit, they're so.
For the record, I'm not pregnant,
I don't
but
want to scare you guys.
Take a
I don't want to scare you guys. I know you guys are really scared of me. I don't want to scare anybody.
See how scared
We're doing
we
this
are.
for
Take
our
a
own
walk.
protection.
Take a walk.
We don't want to be anyone. We don't want to scare you guys.
That moment gave me chills. That was a moment where he was standing up and fighting for all of those innocent people who've been unnecessarily and unfairly bullied and harassed.
Every time.
Case is lost.
I hope
You
you're ready to
fucking
hear the word
loser.
not guilty,
Get
right?
the fuck out of
Get
here,
ready
you
for the
piece
word
of shit.
not
You're a
guilty.
fucking
Not
bum.
guilty.
Get the fuck
Not
out of here.
guilty.
Do whatever I want. So anyway, John, I have a question. Did you think that you could outsmart Karen Reed? Did you? Do you think that's funny? Do you think that's funny? How long to die in cold? What is this gentleman doing? Look at that, the ring face. Hey, Jen.
These people claim they're so scared and they're so intimidated by little old me. Little old me. No, my lawyer's gonna
he
let
was
that
just
one.
assaulted.
I mean, that's out of Chris Albert's mouth. How is this? Does this tape not get played for the judge? And it's like, well, you don't look very intimidated. You said you're not intimidated. You're not scared.
Mm-hmm.
So why are we still doing this? I mean, I need the content for sure. But geez, this is ridiculous.
Wow. When he's cleared of everything, then you'll still have content, brother. Don't worry. Life
Not
creates
good- not
content,
good content like
unfortunately or
this.
fortunately, right? I mean, unfortunately, in the case of true crime, it's always unfortunate, but
Yeah. What's up, Miss Steve?
Misty. But we're here to, we're here to explore those cases and advocate for victims in our own small way, right?
Yep. That's it.
Like Tibbits. And
Better was kicking the shit out of us.
Who?
Better.
Why? Where's Bettero? Where is he tonight?
He's on Jerks.
Jerks. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's my bestie, Mark Bettero.
But some people are going back and forth. I can see them come in and then they leave. And they come in and then they leave.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, he's the best. Love that guy.
Got to go up against the best if you want to be the best.
That's it.
Can't just be scared and hide.
No, stand tall.
I don't know about tall.
Firmly on the
We'll stand-
ground.
We'll stand there. Be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Pray for a rewatch crew. We're only going to stream another 37 hours this week, so we'll be fine.
So why would we have a conversation?
37? Is that the end of that's the requisite number of watch hours?
Yeah, we're trying to knock down some watch hours. So
37.
whatever. They better get out of our way because we're going to be live. Like 20 people are going to be missing from your chat. I can tell you that. Read them and weep, motherfuckers. Read them and weep.
I know, I'm so little, bro.
That moment gave me chills. That was a moment where he was standing up and fighting for all of those innocent people who've been unnecessarily and unfairly bullied and harassed.
Oh, she's sick.
Oh boy.
Oh, look who it is. Look who's here.
Fucking prick.
Here she is.
You know what? I'm so sick of you.
Yeah, free frame game. Short attention span theater. Skip.
Figuratively, all over.
This guy.
Fingerprints are all over the Commonwealth's evidence. You will learn that Michael Proctor showed up at Karen Reed's parents' house in Dyson to interview her during the afternoon.
Calypso. Beautiful Calypso.
After John O'Keefe's body was found dead on Brian Albert's front lawn. You'll learn that Michael Proctor had her Lexus SUV towed from her parents' home. But you'll also learn that he wrote a search warrant in which he falsified the time that he took that SUV. He swore under oath that the vehicle wasn't towed until 5:30 p.m. But you'll learn that we obtained surveillance footage that he didn't know we would get. And that surveillance footage exposed that Michael Proctor's words in that sworn affidavit were a lie. Michael Proctor had that vehicle for about 90 minutes before he claimed to have taken. And folks, you will learn that the timing is important, very important. Because when John O'Keefe was first found on Brian Albert's front lawn, the police thoroughly searched that yard for potential evidence. And it wasn't just one officer, or two, or three. There were at least 4 officers that searched that front lawn. And that morning was the beginning of a snowstorm, but there wasn't yet much snow on the ground when they were searching that lawn.
Brother, I'm told
It
Paul
was light out by the time they did the search, and it was getting lighter.
Paul O'Keefe is going to testify.
And during that thorough search of Brian Albert's front lawn, the number of pieces of tail light that were found by a minimum of 4 officers looking for evidence was 0. It was only later in the day when the snow was really starting to accumulate that the police miraculously started to find pieces of taillight on the property. The police only started to find pieces of taillight after Michael Proctor had seized Karen Reed's car. They only started to find pieces of taillight after Michael Proctor had possession of her taillight. You'll learn that Trooper Michael Proctor then kept going back to the Albert residence after that day, and he claims to have kept finding pieces of taillight on multiple occasions on multiple different days. And in addition, a good week after John O'Keefe's death, Canton Police Chief Kenneth Berkowitz, an older officer on the brink of retirement with probably not the best eyesight, he supposedly was driving, happened to be driving past Brian Albert's house. And by the way, Brian Albert is someone with whom Chief Berkowitz is also good friends. And this older man allegedly spotted yet another piece of taillight from his moving vehicle. This was yet another piece of taillight that was somehow missed by the trained specialists who had previously and thoroughly searched the property. Another piece of taillight that Proctor supposedly missed in the many times he went back to the property. Michael Proctor claims that he kept finding pieces of taillight right up until February 18th of 2022, which was nearly 3 weeks after John O'Keefe was found dead on Brian Albert's. You will learn that there is no competent evidence that Karen Reed's taillight shattered at Brian Albert's property in the early morning hours of January 29th of 2022. To the contrary, you'll learn that when Karen left John at Brian Albert's house,
Let's do it. We got 6 of them queued up now. We're rolling.
Yay. Open his mouth.
Trying to shut down Dairy Queen. Go suck Ringo's dick.
That's hilarious.
Whitman chick, mad about traffic. I pay no attention to a ratchet demographic. Out here trying to shut down Dairy Queen.
Oh, yeah. Can't play that.
Why not?
Music.
Oh, damn it.
Let's try to skip on down the road.
The cut and prop. The only thing worse than getting kung flu is living next door to Captain Kangaroo. She'll post on your Facebook, real belabor. I'd rather catch corona than be this bitch's neighbor. New laws in effect, and they are baloney. But it gave a hard on to Quarantoni. Snitching on kids and moms by the carload. Overcompensating for a little chode. Holbrook Board of Health taking all your money. Now they on Turtleboy, probably not so funny. Kat Trubulski is just a carpetbagger. She got out of line, so we had to drag her. Says she's a doctor, but she's not as she appears. Med school's not required to look in my ears. I just got a request that I need to ask. When the virus goes on, please take on your mask. From looking at this chick,
Put it up my
she don't
ass.
need Wheaties. She the poster child for diabetes. Out in Hyannis, lives a nasty mother. Fired out one kid, so why not have another? Documents abused, cause the bitch is sick. Daddy ain't around, cause she likes gangsta dick. Fuck every hood rat from here to Baltimore. Crotchford took a digger in the grocery store. Her voice is ratchet. Language is obscene. Dressed her kids like an omelet for Halloween. You best believe that she down for bukkake. That's why your lady bits look like Nagasaki.
Cool.
That was that. Mountain City councilor said to stay home.
That
Buttercrotch
music,
fruits
Danny?
are allowed to roam.
What?
Is that music?
No, it wasn't any music behind that.
All right.
There's music behind this. Sounds like Beastie Boys.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying.
Had a birthday party for her daughter. Didn't out here catching unemployment checks. Likes to hit the bottle. Fired. Karen's out here.
Yeah. Music.
Damn, that's so annoying.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take
Hey, present their case. And Turtle Riders voted for the worst that society had to offer us, and down they went to open GoFundMe's. They're also fucking bad, but now we know in one shiny moment their ratchet shone through. In one shiny moment you knew you weren't so bad. The time has come to find out who is more rational of them all. It was up to you. You read the blogs. You cast your votes. Then we got it down to 2. So now it's time to see Lorena or Nikki. They both are so bad. One is a psycho, the other's a whore. They both are so bad that it's time to keep score. But in one shiny moment, it had to be her. In one shiny moment, we knew it was her.
Oh, God.
Cut. How was that?
Yeah.
The singing debut.
That was awesome.
So there's your champion, folks. There's your champion.
This has become my favorite.
Cut.
Ratchet Madness is
It's
Here's
epic.
a little Billy
Yeah.
Tibbets snippet.
Are these Billy Tibbits?
Got demoted
Yep.
from sergeant.
That's Billy Tibbets. Were you here when I told the backstory for Billy Tibbets?
Yes, but didn't you played a video and then, but he was very close up, so I think it was harder to see him. He didn't look like this, or maybe did he put on weight? Because he looks very thin here. He's not a bad looking guy.
Professional athlete. A pro athlete, so he probably looked like this all the
He's a
time.
pro athlete. What is he? Baseball?
Hockey.
Hockey.
He's hockey?
He was a local Boston hockey star growing up. Rough life. Really good at fighting. So he stayed in trouble all the time off the court. Yeah, he was an enforcer on the court. But he got booted a bunch of times for sucker punching people on the court.
Oh, not cool, Billy. We
He
don't
got in
like
a fight
that.
with a couple of cops. Raped a girl late when they were younger. He had a lot of legal troubles.
Oh,
but he was really good at hockey, and hockey kept taking him back. And then he would get kicked out again or bumped down to the farm leagues. But yeah, Billy Tibbets.
To patrolman, and then he retired right after, about 15 years ago.
Probably wouldn't be a good idea to talk shit about Billy Tibbets, because if you ever met you, he's gonna beat your ass.
Yeah.
I got like 30 hockey fight videos of him fighting.
Oh, let's play
He
them.
could beat your ass.
Let's play
Let's
them.
see if I can
Listen,
find
Billy
this over.
Tibbets, I got my weapons. I have purple pepper spray, and I got a taser. I'm gonna use it if I have to.
I know Krav Maga.
You know what?
Krav Maga.
Mary B knows Krav Maga.
Yeah, I like took some classes.
How do I not know this about Mary B? Oh my God.
Yeah, and I did kickboxing for a while too.
Get out. So you could
Little
kick someone's
jujitsu,
ass?
kickboxing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hope I don't have to, but I could.
Yeah, that was.
You need to
Yeah,
be able
Billy
to.
Tibbets is
That's
just
important.
a hot-tempered dude that can fight really well and he's really athletic.
Because he was strip searching 15-year-old boys
Look at our
in
man.
fields, walking home from
Get
playing
it.
basketball at the junior high. The kid's father was the deputy director of the FBI. The kid went home. He said, "What the fuck, Dad? I just got strip searched in a field." 4 FBI agents went down to Situate. Demoted Mike Stewart, the older one, Uncle Mike, to patrolman from sergeant. And the chief of police was at the.
Hopefully we don't get in trouble for this.
He's going to take on Eric Goddard. Goddard is a heavyweight from the Lethbridge Hurricanes. He's a rookie and he's a fighter.
So he was in the minors, AHL.
No, he played in NHL. He kept getting in trouble.
NHL. Oh, and they sent him down to the minors.
Oh yeah, he sucker punched it. He made it to the NHL in his first game after this huge uproar of letting him play after his pass. He sucker punched a dude and got suspended for 4 games.
Oh God, what an asshole! What
fucking
team?
game.
What team was he on? What
I have to go back and look through. I'm not a hockey fan, so
All right.
the
Well, I
team
am.
names are
That's my
weird as
assignment.
shit.
I'll look.
Like the fucking furry beavers and shit. It's like, who comes up with these fucking
Boxing right now. Billy Waits comes over the top with a right. Billy's a strong kid. He prefers to wrestle, kind of like Dennis Vial used to do. Goddard wants to get the helmet free. He gets Tibbet in there. Billy's helmet is off. Now Goddard trying to get the hand free. He's doing a good job. Goddard's got that. He landed a right. Billy responds. Billy's trying to stay in close against the bigger man. A good strategy. Very good. Goddard is a strong kid, but Billy's got great balance and a terrific upper body. Billy's waiting, sizing it up, being very patient. Goddard lands a right. Now Billy comes back with a big right hand. Another right. Oh, they're trading punches. Billy waiting to get his composure.
Billy Tibbets.
Here's Avery again, the wraparound. Stopped by Dunham. It's loose, and what happened to the puck? It was laying on the goal line one moment, and here we go. Here we go.
Here we go, baby.
And somebody's throwing gloves away from the scrum. Guess who? Avery and Tibbets, I think. Tibbets trying to rip the helmet off of Avery. Tibbets is one strong guy. There's Joey Koser. He didn't miss too many of these types of things. Boy, was that a battle. Avery had a shot and then 2 wraparound tries, Al, as Dunham made the save, and then with everybody driving to the net, look at Avery there. Do you remember what Joey Coaster's knuckles used to look like? Oh, gosh.
Oh my fucking God! That's Joey Coaster. He won the cup.
Dunham's got the puck, and it was jarred loose from
He's
him.
gonna win this from Billy Tibbits.
Danny. That's my Ranger.
What?
And Avery, Sean Avery, biggest fucking badass on the planet. I fucking
That's who
love
he says in the fight. That's who he's lining up to fight right now.
did Avery kick your fucking ass, guy?
Right there. And then it was jarred loose, as
Avery.
you saw there by Devereaux.
Avery.
And that's why the Rangers got mad.
Here he comes out of nowhere. Look at him.
Underneath the glove to jar the puck loose. Now here's where Tibbits and Avery got after each other, and everybody else is in
Come
a
on,
scrum.
Sean.
And
Come
watch
on,
the strength
Sean.
of Tibbits here. He's going to turn Avery backwards. He'll bend him right over. Watch
Oh
this. Watch
God,
his muscle
Avery
and his
was
strength.
a Red
His
Wing.
helmet off. He just ripped him.
Tibbits was a Ranger. Get the fuck out of here. Where was I? That was when I was having babies, Danny. I wasn't watching any hockey, listening to any music.
Billy landed 2 big rights. That time Godard clipped him with a right, comes back again. He's got that throwing hand free.
Oh, I have to talk to my son about that. Well, he was a baby too, so he wouldn't know.
He comes back with 2 big rights. Oh, they are slugging on a Sunday in Wilkes-Barre. The linesmen get in. Billy Tibbits just laughs, saying you didn't even...
I still love Avery
Billy's got a
more.
very high threshold for pain. Oh, and he better have a good stomach.
Okay, he's the kind of guy that I love. I'm not even trying to lie. Oh, he was a Penguin. I fucking hate the Penguins. Ugh. Sidney Crosby is a bitch.
Jamal Mayers thought that Tibbits did not put a clean hit on Reasoner. So he went after Billy Tibbits. But I'll tell you
What is this, Columbus? So he was a Penguin.
a late punch by Billy Tibbits.
Oh, wait. I could watch this shit all day.
Yeah, I mean, there's enough of them to watch. Let's see.
I love
Makes it onside. Tibbits punches McCabe, and there's going to be a penalty here. Tibbits goes by McCabe to see if he can entice some more action into it. Now gives him the friendly little face wash.
dirty
Down
bastard.
goes McCabe, and I think Bertie Tibbits is going to get 2.
He should get 4 minutes. 2 for the first infraction and 2 for being the dumbest player on the ice. Go and take that second one. I mean, what's this guy thinking? The first one could have been debatable. The second one was ridiculous.
So let's see how this works out.
They acquired Billy Tibbits from Pittsburgh, takes this penalty for punching McCabe.
Oh.
Now, that's
That was a solid landed punch right there.
Yeah.
And the guy was turning away from him.
Dirty. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. Come on. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that, Billy Tibbits. Dumbest player on the ice. That's right. Vince Lugger. That's why they're fourth liners.
That's why I was saying don't talk shit about him, because if you ever see him, look at him. He's fighting with the best hockey fighters there are.
I'm not afraid of Billy Tibbits. I'm afraid of other people, but not Billy Tibbits. And I have Danny pepper spray.
Danny Lambert and Tibbits are
And I'm a good shot.
back away from one another here for quite some time. Franklin Lambert is trying to get his hands free.
Ooh, he tried for the uppercut.
Yeah.
What are the rules? What are the rules in hockey fight?
I think it's just that you can't go below, like regular fighting rules, really. And then the goal is to get them down and to get the jersey above the head, over the head.
We need to get Billy Tibbits to find this lady right here.
Do you think that Billy Tibbits would come on and Rat House Media?
Yeah. Wouldn't they fucking shit if Billy Tibbits rolled up and started beating that shit out of everybody out there?
Yeah, bam.
We're like, I'd just be Turtleboy over there with his camera, like, who's talking shit now?
Billy Tibbits. I'm looking him up. Billy Tibbits, New York Rangers.
That's why Petty's always talking about free Billy Tibbits, because Turtleboy did so many shows on us. Yeah.
On Billy Tibbits?
Yeah, Turtleboy.
Well,
Old
now that I know he's a hockey enforcer, I'm interested.
But he's local Boston. That's why he was Turtleboy's always done stories on him.
But I'm
stays in
surprised
trouble.
he wasn't a
For
Bruin.
office, I forgot about that, Prince Lover.
What's that?
He ran for office.
Probably
It's
did.
true, he did.
He's
He has
popular.
a wiki page. He has the same birthday as Charlie Kirk.
That's what I watched something that was talking about how many chances are they going to give Billy Tibbits because and how the hockey fans have forgiven hockey players for doing such bad stuff.
Yeah,
because they're good at hockey.
Because they are. Although I mean, like, did you see that some things are unforgivable? They let and I don't even. It was so disturbing. I couldn't invest in it. But within the last year or two, there was a slashing, like a kung fu kick that killed someone, and it was like he should have been charged with first-degree murder because you don't fucking like.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Killed him. Yeah.
Oh
Killed him on the ice. That was fucking
slashed his neck they sharpen those skates. They're fucking sharp. And there's horrific. There's a little boy that was killed in Connecticut, Teddy, and they have a bench for him.
What's up, Steve?
From Trumbull, and it was horrific.
There's your future husband, Janine. Steve. Well, you and Mary B got to do a celebrity death match.
It's polygamy here on Rat House Media.
But here is Billy
I got my
Tibbits.
eye on someone else that might be newly single.
Yeah, this is who you
Flounder Inn, remember that place? And they yanked him out of there, brought him up the station to interview him. They were like, what the fuck is going on here in Situate? Also, just heard, Situate has the most civil rights complaints.
Say it again.
There's a Libra. Steve is a Bostonian. Does he know?
Oh, hell yeah. Steve's going to know a lot about Billy Tibbits.
Billy Tibbits? Okay.
In all of Massachusetts. Just one town has the most complaints out of all of Massachusetts. This town of Situate has the most civil rights villations, the most civil complaints against the
Geminis and Aquarius too.
Yep.
An air trade.
Billy Tibbits.
They are really exerting themselves.
They're not going to be able to play hockey. They're going to be so tired.
Billy Tibbits, and I just think they're both don't have anything left. Can barely get their arms up.
Both tied in now. Tibbits got a little bit of an edge with his jersey caught.
Don't be frank about it, Ed. So this is when people get hurt. And this is when somebody lands a punch and somebody's helpless. And
Can I just tell you how much I hate refs, though? When I see NHL refs, I get triggered. I fucking hate them. I hate them all. I hate them all because they're all against the Rangers. Every single one of them. Rant over. Rant over.
All against the Rangers?
They are. They're so biased against the Rangers. They've actually affected different series, like the playoff series. If you get bad refs and bad calls, the psychology, and we see it. Like I'm a master at that. I'm like, oh, they're fucked now. Look, because they're letting it get to them. And you see everything changes, the body language, the energy shifts. It's because of the one fucking bad call. And the Rangers are horrible with that shit. Other teams can shake it off. The pain of being a Ranger fan. Wait, I want to see the other teams. I'm looking him up. So what do you know, Steve, about Billy Tibbits? Did you ever watch him locally? Are you a hockey fan? Because only the coolest people are.
Let us know, Steve.
Oh, hold up. Look up his the Discord.
What?
I found like his picture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's minor league, but he was in the NHL.
Steve does not know who
Steve, you don't even know him?
Give him
Nope.
his phone back.
Doesn't even know.
Give him his phone back.
Now that I'm looking at it.
You're a big fucking bird.
Nobody cares.
You're a big fucking bird.
Where's your top lip? And I'm sorry, did you go loopy? Did you go crazy?
Yep. So Penguins, Flyers, Rangers. Yeah, from 2000 to 2003. I was bogged down with babies at that point. Your girl was not watching any kind of hockey. Nothing. So figured.
Guess you missed out.
I did, I guess, right? Because I would have loved him. If you were a Ranger, I would have loved him, probably. I love all the enforcers, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They're
fun.
Mm-hmm.
Never watched one hockey game.
Oh, we have to do that. We have to do that somehow on our. I don't know how we do that, but we do that.
Not doing that on here. That's for damn sure. Hopefully
No.
we don't get in trouble
I've
for
never
watching
gotten
what we
into
just
hockey
watched.
No, but we
It's
can
not.
do it.
Y'all enjoy the hockey.
We can do it in a voice chat or something.
Thank ARCA for making the hockey games safe, like Lauren J. said.
Oh, God bless you, Arca. Yeah, it's dangerous. The hardest sport to play.
There she is.
Miss
Little
America.
America.
You are a prick, you're going to jail. And I
How is the police not come yet?
You're going to be without a boyfriend because this prick is going to jail.
You're gonna need another boyfriend.
You guys were nobody's growing up and you're nobody's now.
I'm actually with somebody, and I'll
Oh,
tell you
That's
that.
what it is. That's what it is. It's a cult full of losers. Look what you're wearing. Like you guys are all
Finally, we have someone saying it. Hank Brennan, finally, we have someone, thank goodness for him. I'm sure all these witnesses are waking up so grateful that finally someone is standing up for them and saying, no more of this bullying and harassment. We see what's going on. Down goes that house of cards.
2 seconds.
Justice for Peter Berger.
Up and down the sidewalk in 2 seconds.
You'll beat my face.
Mhm.
You
2 seconds.
could, yeah. You seem really intimidated. You seem really intimidated. I'm glad you said that on film.
John DePietro, I want to end the segment by asking you, you've been on the ground there, as we know, in the courtroom, talking to people in the community. You've had conversations with these innocent people.
Dude, do you drug your girlfriend? She looks awful like lousy. You're gonna send her back to that bin she was in, aren't you?
Encouraging to go after Jen McCabe, who did nothing wrong, Brian Albert did nothing wrong, Colin Albert, who wasn't even in the house.
Really, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What are you
Oh, be quiet, you.
I thought you were intimidated.
He looks like
I'm
such a mess.
just trying to eat dinner, bro. I'm just
Put
trying to
some
eat
product in
dinner.
your hair, John
They've
DePietro.
harassed a local business.
Great
This
time.
up, and then that
Yeah.
happened. And then after I dumped that girl, I went with the next girl, and then the next girl, and then the next girl. And then I had another turtle rider come by and grab my stuff. So then she's next. You see that? You see that? See what she's hard?
I'm talking about the African board.
Let's end the segment with these witnesses and what they've experienced, please.
You need to step on a scale.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Who taught you how to talk to a fucking woman?
You're not a woman. You look like a dude.
And that is just horrible. They certainly do not deserve that. They deserve to be respected.
Don't worry about it. She's not worried.
You were, I'm a psycho.
Just let her
Didn't you
talk.
go
Just let her
nuts?
talk.
Didn't
You're
you
the one
go
yelling
nuts?
right now.
Just let her talk.
You're the one yelling right
Just let her
now.
talk.
I'm sure all these witnesses are waking up so grateful that finally someone is standing up for them and saying, no more of this bullying and harassment. We see what's going on. Down goes that house of cards.
We got it all on video.
Yeah, I grabbed your phone. I don't care.
Now, all the witnesses who are the victims in his case are the witnesses in Karen Reed's case.
So you got assaulted. You got assaulted.
Oh my God.
Steve, you don't know who that is, Steve?
You talking to Steve?
Steve was asking if that was Rita.
Rita?
Yeah.
No,
Did
the
you see
person-
Rita in one of those clips?
No.
There's someone yelling behind the camera.
But yeah, that
Oh,
was,
no,
what was
that's
the
not
woman. But the woman's name was Joanne or Joe or something like that. And then she
Yeah.
went to the meeting, right? And after this happened, didn't she go to like the select board meeting?
I never knew who that was. I love them, but I never knew who it was.
Yeah.
It was good stuff.
Let's end the segment with these witnesses and what they've experienced, please.
You know, Julie, their lives have been turned upside down. And, you know, people at the end of your driveway, nonstop harassment. They've harassed a local business.
Read that out loud, Mary B.
In 2022, John DePietro believed that a Warwick man named Mark Perkins was involved in the disappearance of Charlotte Lester. He stood outside Perkins' driveway trying to ask him questions. At the time, Perkins, like the McAlberts, had not been charged, but many people, like John, believed his behavior was suspicious. John live-streamed himself there for weeks, recruiting neighbors to knock on his door and walk on his property. Neighbors didn't like the disruption it brought to their neighborhood, and DePietro was eventually charged with trespassing.
Damn.
Not good, DePietro.
Mm.
But he kept going anyways because he believed Perkins was guilty. And as an advocate, activist, and a reporter, he had a First Amendment right to...
Right to. Yes, he did.
Oh, yeah, right to. Sorry, I thought it was like an...
No, I did too.
3 years later, Perkins was arrested despite never being announced as a suspect.
Hmm.
Now he's clutching his pearls about the McAlberts and the rolling rally.
Mm. Oh, is this DePietro now?
I don't. We're on the street. We're on the street, and your grandmother's home is not on even on camera.
This is him doing what he just said on
That's
TV.
right. He's
Is this their
Turtleboy.
property? Okay.
You are inches away.
I know, but we're on the street.
Yep.
So
You can be here.
right on the street.
However,
Right.
when you continue to come here,
Right.
and you are not part of this neighborhood,
Right.
you are a disturbance.
We're not disturbing anyone. We're not.
And, people at the end of your driveway, nonstop harassment.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. I think so. Is that you, Mark?
What?
Mark?
What is this?
I don't know. Hey, Mark, where's Charlotte? Where's Charlotte? Why don't you just tell us where Charlotte is? Why don't you just tell us where Charlotte is? Mark, come on. Why not answer the family?
Listen, man, I have no idea what she's on.
But then why don't you talk to her family? Why don't you talk to her family? Why? You don't know where she is? Did you see? When's the last time you saw her? Were the police? Why were the police here for a month? Why were the police here for a month? Look out, MV. Why were the police here for a month? Why were the Warwick police at your house?
He brought the Bose system outside.
He's gonna blast them out. I gotcha.
Yeah, he's gonna play that music till DePietro leaves.
Yeah, like they did at Guantanamo. Playing that Metallica all night, all day and all night.
Here he is.
That is funny.
Mowing the lawn too.
That's somebody that DePietro was investigating journalistically.
And look at the lawn is a fucking
Turtleboy found the old video of him doing exactly what he said was harassment.
I mean, it's funny now. Wouldn't have been funny if the guy ran with the fucking
lawnmower.
Turned on them.
Insulted him with the
Walk up to the front door and knock on the door. See that little rat right there?
It's
Okay.
crazy.
All right, folks, we want to capture it. Here goes Ladybug. I'm going to give a play-by-play. Here comes LB
Ladybug's walking up
with her cane and the R.E. Coogan and
She used to be with him all the time.
Staples Avenue.
They do.
Thank you for the stars tonight,
Listen, that
folks.
cane
On
could be
this,
a
there she
fucking
goes.
weapon.
All right, folks, now we're going to
They
see
turned
what
it
she's
on
going
each
to
other.
get out of this. Again,
House
share
and
that
the
you're watching.
lawn.
This
I
is
mean,
Ladybug
just my
live,
fucking lawn.
Staples Avenue,
Those are weeds.
knocking
Those
on the
aren't
door.
bushes.
So wouldn't this be something, by the way, if he answered the door?
Julie, their lives have been turned upside down. And, people at the end of
Hey,
your
listen, I
driveway,
listened to all
nonstop
of them.
harassment.
There it is. So this is True Warwick Police came. So
Oh,
Mark
Ladybug.
Perkins and the brother that own the house, they called the Warwick Police on Juan. Is that unbelievable?
That's crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes. So now I think they should communicate to the police what they know about Charlotte Lester.
Absolutely.
Right.
If he's saying he's innocent, then he ought to be opening his mouth and speaking up instead of leading them like sort of on a wild goose chase over here.
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
Yes. And not,
Take the blame away from yourself. Also, if you're innocent,
folks, thumbs up for Ladybug.
there's something's up because they're not saying anything.
Stop taking down the posters, right, Ladybug?
These people are all
So,
persons of interest, even though the police say no, they're not.
Julie, their lives have been turned upside down. And, people at the end of your driveway,
so that
nonstop
guy was
harassment.
arrested for the
All
disappearance.
right, now she's trying to get a feel for the house.
No,
She's not going to go into the back. Folks,
but
keep
he
in
was
mind,
arrested for
she's coming out of the
something
shot.
different. He was
She's
charged
in the
with something
R.E.
different.
Coogan Heating sweatshirt. That is Ladybug right there on the side of the home on Staples. You just keep your eye on him. That's all right.
That's Ladybug right there. Just don't disturb.
How? We're knocking at the house to see if he's home. All right. All right, Gladys Kravitz. There's no one here to say, get off my front yard.
You've had conversations with these innocent people, many of them very dear friends of John O'Keefe, the victim here. Could you tell us just how their lives have been affected? Because I feel like this story is the one that doesn't get told enough.
Hey, Matt, how you doing, pal? Good. How are you doing? How you doing? Hey, John, how you doing? Fancy seeing you here. How are you?
All right.
So how did court go the other day?
Went great.
Do you think that's funny? How long to die in cold? What is this gentleman doing? Look at that, the ring face. Hey, Jen, are you worried about what's going to happen to your family when you go to jail?
Don't touch me.
Why are you shaking,
Touch
dude?
me again.
Why are you
Touch me
shaking?
again. Touch me
So,
again.
Jen, are you worried about what's going to happen when your kids go to jail?
Touch me again.
When you go to jail, I apologize.
Touch me
To your children. Are you worried at all about that?
Huh?
Huh?
Touch
Oh,
me.
what's going on here?
Oh, you're so
He
bad.
does. Oh, what are we doing?
Yes, I'm sure you were.
Jen, did you think that you could outsmart Karen Reed? Yes or no? Did you? Why did you Google how long to die in cold, Jen? Why did you Google how long to die in cold, Jen? Why did you Google how long to die in cold, Jen? Do you have any answer for that?
Is that the
Everybody.
Oh, go to Tibbits again. Sorry, I was reading something wrong. Expecting that to end that fast. Let's see. Yeah, yes.
The other day to ask about this, and they said that the judge really wants to move this along for trial, and that what if they offered a deal, because they're talking about offering a deal where she pleads guilty to threatening, which is a misdemeanor, which she was not initially charged with. She was charged with witness intimidation, which is a felony. And I'm like, thought about it. I talked to my lawyers about it, and I said, yeah, fuck it. I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, even though I want a conviction, I want to be able to call her a convicted criminal. Like, that's what I want to refer to as. And that's what she is from now on. She's convicted criminal Krusty, right? That's what she is. Convicted criminal Krusty. And that is the person, because I want to be able to point at the state police and the Norfolk DA's office and say, you guys used a convicted criminal as your only source of evidence in your indictment against me. That's who you trusted. Somebody who's an admitted forgerer, right? She admitted to doing that with YouTube 5 years ago, filing a fraudulent federal complaint, right? But now she's also a convicted criminal. And so I took it and I'm like, yeah, I'm down with that, because I mean, I was pretty sure that, you know how these trials work. Like, you never know what you're going to get. Like,
Right.
so And who knows? I just don't trust the justice system that much. And so if she's going to plead guilty, the fact that she pled guilty to that, she's not the type to plead guilty. She knows she was in trouble. Like, she knows that, like, taking that to trial, felony, witness intimidation, like, if you got convicted, you could go to jail for that. I think it's unlikely that she would go to jail for that. But, like, then you're a convicted felon, which sounds even worse than a convicted criminal, which is what she is now.
So why does she hate you?
Yeah, why is she still going after you?
Why?
Yeah, why?
How much time you got? You want me? You want me the whole story?
I mean, she's just all in on getting you.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
It seems like. Yeah.
She'd rather get you than Brian Walsh.
What gave you that idea?
This is good.
Stupid. Yes, I'm the stupid one here.
Hey, it is.
Oh, I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call. It's him. It's him. I got to.
You see, I
Hello.
got skin. Maybe you should write it.
Is this Mike Giannetti? Hello.
What's up, dude?
What's happening?
You mean what's happening?
What's that sound in the background?
My fucking seatbelt.
Okay. So, how are you? Welcome to the show. Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure.
All right, you bringing me on the show, dude.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. You could have went on Facebook and went on mine, but you just want to troll and get views.
Well, what does it matter? What does it matter whose platform we're on? We're just having a conversation here. Let's talk.
No, because you guys already made your determination. You guys are you Christian? Are you Catholic? Do you believe in forgiveness?
Yes, I do.
All right, then. So why is people like Tiger Woods, Kobe Bryant, they're all forgiven? You know why? Because they're famous, or is it just because whatever? Why can't a regular citizen change his life around?
Because you don't seem to be. Because you don't seem to be changed at all.
Listen to me.
Okay.
My kid got taken from me at birth.
That's normal.
All right.
Yeah.
Because I fucked up as a parent. And my fucking girl. Yeah. We fucked up.
I don't believe that. Really? You guys seem like upstanding citizens.
Listen to me. If you're gonna put me on the show, let me see what I'm on before we talk. We'll go live.
Listen to me.
We're live right now.
Where are you at?
I'm on YouTube, on the Turtleboy Sports YouTube channel. But I wouldn't.
Where is that office at?
The office?
Where are you at located out of?
The trolls, they say I'm in my mother's basement. That's what they say about me. But I'm not. It's actually my basement. This is my basement, to be perfectly clear, not my mother's basement.
Where is that?
Where is that? Have you heard of Holden before? Dick Hurts from Holden?
I deliver down there.
You deliver pizzas to Holden. Right, definitely.
No, fuck, are you stupid?
Yes, I'm the stupid one here.
Or whatever.
It says to enable video, end this call. Can I call you on video? Can I hang up and call you on video? You can answer?
Why don't we do an in-person interview right now? I'll come to hold
you. You got COVID.
I got COVID. What are you, out of your fucking mind?
No. And you got Hep C.
I do not have Hep C, and I put it on Facebook.
No, you didn't.
Down.
That don't prove nothing. That said you didn't have Hep C last week.
Dude, I haven't shot dope, you fucking idiot. Hep C, maybe I'm asymptomatic, but I don't have Hep C.
You've slept with 400 women, and I can imagine what they look like. They're probably all named Tracy.
No, actually, all the girls I slept with were at least cute. I mean, they weren't gorgeous, but why are you putting on video?
What? So let me call you. Are you there still?
Oh my God.
Okay, I lost him. So I'm going to call him back on video this time, hopefully, because this is too good. We're calling him right now. He's delivering pizzas to Holden, guys. Hopefully he picks up. I don't know what's happening right now. What a night. Just another Thursday night at Turtleboy International Headquarters in my mother's basement.
In my mom's basement. Let's watch some more of this. I know Jimmy likes it.
Mm-hmm.
Or the Tibbits jumped right in there.
That's your boy Billy Tibbits.
Yeah.
The American Hockey League, Billy Tibbits.
That's my boy.
Heavyweight. Kenny Lambert and Tibbits are going to whack away at one.
I wonder if he could play at all. So, like, my favorite player of all time is Brandon Prust. I fucking love him. I met him. I had my son, like, train with him in Rye. And he was an excellent boxer. You know, like, they do boxing now. I don't know if they did it back then. It was more like street boxing. But these hockey players have to be figure skaters. They have to be, you know, boxers. But he actually could play. I loved Brandon Prust because he had like real talent. But, you know, they always make them into the enforcer because they have their stars, they have their lines set up. But I wonder if Billy Tibbits could actually play hockey, you know?
Yeah, and that's the only reason that he kept getting opportunities. You know they're not going to keep giving it to him if he's not good. He's actually good.
He's got it.
Averaging a goal a game, and he was an enforcer.
Yeah. And also drawing penalties, right?
And
like,
enforcers are hard to come by good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, drawing penalties.
Brandon Prust was so good. He would draw penalties like in the first quarter, you know, the first period, not quarter. That's football. And it would completely change the energy, you know, of the game.
Yeah.
Enforcers are really important, but they get fucked up, you know?
Yeah, they do. This is the black box. It's pretty good. It's only 5 minutes since our last video.
Add this story to WCVB first. WCVB is the only media outlet that has not ever printed the names Brian Albert or Jen McCabe. They said they won't do it. They are going out of their way to protect him. Adam Lally, and by the way, he wants a gag order on the defense while he's actively feeding stories to WCVB because he knows
Lisa
media and they're going to cover for him. There's no mention of any black box there. But he knows because it's a very definitive statement. Evidence establishes that the defendant, while intoxicated in a snowstorm, operated her motor vehicle in reverse for a period of time before striking the victim at a high rate of speed. So WCVB is obviously going to ask, and others are going to ask, what does that mean? How do you know that? And he's going to say, well, we got the black box. So let's read WCVB's reporting. Prosecutors are asking the judge to stop the defense team, blah, blah, blah. And why is this coming out now? You've had this stuff for 16 months and you're releasing it now. Interesting. Reed is accused of hitting O'Keefe, a Boston police officer, blah, blah, blah. Reed's attorneys have accused others of committing the crime and conspiring to cover it up. That's all they have to say. Accused others. They don't talk about like the fucking how long to die. They don't talk about anything. Like if this is why they hate us, they just want these assholes to be the only ones who report this shit. Because if it weren't for Turtleboy, this is what the reporting would look like. Okay, how about this? But perhaps most revealing in the filing is a reference to evidence that establishes that the defendant, while intoxicated in a snowstorm, operated her motor vehicle in reverse for a period of time before striking the victim at a high rate of speed. A spokesperson for the DA's office said information was based on their reading of a newly available report, prepared by the State Police Collision Analysis and Reconstruction Section of Karen Reed's vehicle data. And all Yannetti says is that the legal team will oppose the motion and said that they are wrong about the data in Karen Reed's vehicle. So let's talk about that. So here's what a Lexus does, right? 2021 Lexus, a black box, tracks the mileage. They would have the exact mileage of everywhere that she went, like the exact number of miles. And they would be able to kind of subtract, calculate in reverse. Let's just review the midnight ride of Karen Reed here. We know she drops him off somewhere around 12:30 a.m., leaves. We know her exact route home. They can measure that in miles, and they can.
Hello, Jeannie Lynn. Jeannie says there's some. Did they not let her out today in the emergency hearing?
Jeannie Lynn is here. Wait, hang on.
She's here.
I have to go back into the chat.
Yeah, I'm definitely very interested in
Jeannie Lynn
that.
is here. Love my friends.
Hi, Mom. Where's MJ?
She got rearrested. Well, I know that was at the hearing the other day. I thought they were having one today. Get it out of here. To get the judge to rethink her ruling. Still locked up. Oh my God.
Look at the data and see if like they're going to add this all up. So let's suppose it's 3 miles to get from 34 Fairview to One Meadows. And then they're going to know at 5 o'clock in the morning, she went out looking for John, and she went down, I forget that road, but that takes you to the waterfall. And then she went up Washington, and she went to Kim McCabe's house, and then they went back to her house to meet Carrie Roberts, and then they went to 34 Fairview. So they're going to be able to add those miles up, right? So they can have an exact mileage done. Then we know that after that, Karen Reed went back to Meadows, where John's family was, and things got uncomfortable. And so she and her father got in her car, which apparently had the prosecution wants you to believe had a hair on it, human hair, that stayed on the whole fucking time, and drove to Dighton. So let's look at how far it is from Canton to Dighton. Now, how many miles is that? That would be 40 minutes it would take without any snow, 31 miles. But if you took this way, that's 44 minutes, but it's 25.5 miles. And what route is this? This would be Route 138. Now, this is a much more direct route, but it's not the highway. Route 24 is a highway. But when would you avoid a highway? Oh, I know, during a blizzard, because it defeats the purpose of going on a highway during a blizzard because you can't go fast. The whole purpose of a highway, guys, I don't know if you're familiar with this, is to go faster than you normally would. So as you can see here, the more direct way to get from Canton to Dighton is Route 138. The faster way under normal conditions by 4 minutes is to take Route 24. And I don't know where they live in Dighton. If they live in North Dighton, then they're going to go through the center of Taunton either way. If not, they're just going to go through Berkeley to get there. But I'm willing to bet if I were driving Karen Reed's car that day, I would take Route 138. Now, I have no proof that she took route. That's going to come out. But just understand this. This is why it's relevant, because there is a 6-mile difference between going on Route 24 and going on Route 138. So if they have the black box data showing that she took this many miles, like this is what they've calculated. They have calculated how many miles she drove and said, because they know the exact, it was X amount of miles ago that you went in reverse, X amount of miles ago. And I guarantee you this, and this will come out, but I guarantee you this, that Adam Lally, who is a fucking moron, is operating under the assumption that Karen Reed took Route 24 to get from Canton to Dighton.
Who is it?
It's the plumber.
Plumber? I didn't call a plumber.
Brother?
2 minutes, Kim Mello.
Music.
Oh
my God.
Look at that sexy guy. What a specimen. Oh my God. What is this? Jesus.
No, I can't with Microdots on the trailer. He's got like Mello looking in the empty fridge on Christmas Eve. Oh my God, it's gonna be so good.
When is that coming to
I don't know. He said it's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
But,
Take your time, Microdots. You're worth it. So worth it.
Yeah.
We can do this one more time.
No. You
No.
take that dog.
No,
he's sleeping. Take that dog.
No, he's sleeping.
He's sleeping. He just
Can't
walks
see he's
around when he's sleeping.
Yeah.
It's like, you think your kid's really that dumb? Come on. Give the poor thing some credit. Oh, boy. I don't know if you've heard, but we want villain rats.
Yeah. Yeah,
Some
lady.
villains. Some villains.
Yeah,
I'm
we
looking
want
forward
like a
to that.
neutral rat.
It's a whole other direction for Rat House Media.
New little project for you.
Little projects. Well, the picture is not complete without the enemies.
Yeah, we want like an
Not
auntie back.
enemies, villains. They're not really enemies. They're villains, right?
Yeah, they're villains because they're everyone's enemy.
Yeah.
Villain rats.
Villain rats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Joker.
Yeah. There's some Cruellas. There's some some Jokers.
So what do you think this Mega Motion thing is? You think he's gonna have the Mega Motion, or is he just gonna be talking about it?
Well, isn't the when is the Mega Motion? It's going to be argued next week, right?
I don't know. I just know that Betero won't talk about it, and he doesn't like that it's being called a mega motion.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't like our stupid little names for things.
Yeah, but I think when we were talking about it when we met.
Oh, because you guys are like BFFs now.
Yes, that's right. Me and Mark, Marky Mark.
So before this short rolls down, there's going to be a whole nother segment of what the F comments. There's been a bunch of us building them back up. Let's see what the video is at.
Oh yeah. But Mary, that's a segment. That should be a segment like for every show because you do so many shorts and now you're getting so much hate mail now. But
yeah.
Mary, I think that what he was implying to us was he was at least laughing, like he put his head in his hands, like, oh my God, like I was like, I wish he wouldn't do that, but it was like joking. I think he actually gets a kick out of it, but
laughs about it, but
it
you
must
can
be
tell
annoying.
he's just like, don't.
Nothing is private. I mean, Teebs is your client, your guy, right? You're representing Teebs, and that's his style. And then he has all these followers, right? The cult, but he really I'm paraphrasing, but he was like, it's significant, it's substantial, and I think he's hoping, right, that it'll kind of squash everything. But if not, they're prepared to go to trial. Obviously that's what they're hoping they don't have to, right? And
I mean,
so are we.
They shouldn't with that judge. What's his name? Dooley?
Oh, Doolin.
Yeah. He seems
I thought he would have already done something about all this crap, though.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I kind of got a feeling like I know he's a good judge, and this is just my own personal read, but I almost felt like he kind of likes the circus a little bit, Like,
he's like,
so it's like,
he's trying to play it off, but yeah.
Yeah,
So the
but
video-
are you motivated when you kind of like the circus to to close the doors? I don't know. I hope so.
We got to get Janine some headphones.
Why do I sound
So you
terrible?
can hear so you can hear everybody talking. You can hear a lot more.
Why do I say? Oh, what did you say? What did you say? What did you say? Yeah, I have a mid-range hearing thing. I think it's all the metal.
The metal music.
That'll do it.
All the metal, all the headbanging.
Anyways, the video has 5,336,316 views.
It grows
It's
and
got
grows.
110,000 views since we started the stream.
Stunning success.
How many
I don't
comments?
know. Oh God, it doesn't tell me on here how many comments.
No, it doesn't.
But I can go over here and look. Not in my YouTube studio.
Too bad we can't play like Everybody Hurts and then Danny reads all the hate that he's getting. Maybe we can hum.
So
Sorry.
it's got 282 comments, 13,000 likes.
Wow.
People be crazy.
13,000.
Yeah, it's like a hate stew out there. We're all swirling around in it. Yeah.
Yeah, people love to, give their opinion when they're not asked for it.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's nothing so seductive as like a man's work. I'm so my ex-best friends, Donald, He was a carpenter in the local in New York. So we used to talk about hours. I know all about the gang box and the punch list and the bullshit and the elections and oh God. I mean, Carpenters Union is so fucking corrupt in New York. But there is nothing like a man that does work anywhere on like around his house. You have someone walking their dog, pushing the stroller. They will fucking notice that you installed a window or a door, and they cannot wait to make commentary. What'd you do? Oh, maybe you could do this differently. It's like, oh my fucking God. Like, they can't wait to come over and critique.
Let's say I would have done it this way.
Yes. Right.
Mm.
With a smile on their face while they're shivving you in the side.
Yeah, it's like,
That's
why?
all right.
Are you going to read them, brother? We want to know. We want to know how they're hating on you.
No, I got to save them up so it's enough.
Oh,
There's 200 and something.
So yeah, 282 comments.
Damn, you leave us. You don't have any kind of hate and anything else with all the other.
Nope, not one.
Just that
It's
one.
the satisfyingness. You have to do something that's satisfying.
Mainly because everybody thinks I'm messing up the sheetrock. That's their biggest. They're like, oh,
So they're
God,
sending all their friends
destroying
like, hey,
me.
get a load of this idiot.
I haven't touched it
But how are you messing up the sheetrock if you are sawing?
because they think it's like a finished house or something. I don't know what they think.
But you're sawing right into the wood that's protruding, and it's flush now. After you remove that piece, everything is flush, right?
It's already trimmed out.
Yeah, everyone's
Those
like,
windows-
oh,
those
why did
windows
you
are-
get the right size?
It came out excelente.
Mm-hmm. Do you have the
Which
finished
is the
product,
better
brother?
part. Say it again.
Do you have the finished product?
Nope.
Oh, you got to
Sure,
do
I'll
that.
have to go back
You have to do that and then add
because
it.
we installed like 30 doors there, so I'll have to go back and adjust them.
It's a pride thing. It's for the justice for Danny. You have to go and this is my suggestion: the before and after, and then is there any way that you could show all those shit talkers what the end result looks like? Like, aha, motherfuckers, this is what it turned out to be. You're wrong.
Yeah, but there's no way I could show all 5 million people.
That's
But
right.
I mean,
That's
I've done
right,
it a couple
Steve.
times, but there is too far in between to link it back.
Yeah.
Steve is
But
right.
like Steve says, I like, love, and comment on every single comment.
Yeah, I saw that.
So
who's that? What?
I'm on. Steve saying
Yeah,
more
that's what I was
comments the
gonna
better.
say, Prince Lover, doing
No
time
matter
lapse.
what.
Like just
Yeah, I did a couple of time lapse.
yeah, like set the camera up for like a whole job and then
Oh yeah, that's a big ordeal. But I did do one little time lapse video.
nice.
We can look out.
Yeah,
Just got to
let's do it.
because we've only got 5 minutes.
Yes, Prince Lover, that's a great idea. Yes, I will. Laura said set them straight. I'm going to go set them straight for my brother. That's a great idea. Fuck you! Dan,
Yeah, but look at my other
fucking know
videos.
everything.
You think you know everything? Go fuck yourself. That's my brother. Mary, let's do
Yeah.
it. Fuck
I think
them.
all the rats should just jump in and start defending them.
That'll be the
So
other
just in
segment.
case somebody hasn't
We
seen
should
it,
talk them.
here is the video that has
Fighting. Oh, let's fucking do it.
5.3
That'd be so much
million.
fun. Laura, you don't know what you just did. Thank you, my friend.
And it's just gonna add to the comments.
Look at that
Oh, yeah,
skill.
for sure. What was I looking for?
Love it.
Which one were we gonna watch?
Is there something else risky, like what you
Oh, the
just
time
did?
lapse. The time lapse. Here we go.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, I like when you like put them out. I love those. I love those ones.
That's Justin. Justin.
Hey, Justin. Mary likes Justin. Hey, Justin,
Look
look
at
at the
what's
look on
happening.
her face. She's digging on Justin.
But that's
Is
a
Justin
time.
single?
Nope.
He's got a nice tan.
Yeah, he does. He does. He's out. It's like the workman's tan, right? He's out all day.
This one got a pretty good bit of views too. It's got fire in it, I think.
Yes, Steve, that's a very good point. Don't complain about the #1 viral video. It's a success. You got more views than Steve's.
Oh, I'm not complaining about it. We've gotten
5 million views.
2,200 subscribers on that video.
Nice.
2.5 now. I'll put it in the chat a minute ago. Say 25 or something. It's crazy.
Awesome.
And it just keeps going up, going. So, okay. Don't stop, baby.
Yeah, so Gingy is a good idea. Take us on Sunday morning cruises of Mississippi.
Yeah.
There was a
That's
video.
a great suggestion. This is a suggestion box night, Danny. We're getting
Danny
great.
loves when people tell him what to do on his channel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
or
fun.
anytime, right?
But this is where I drive every morning. Right here. I have to drive across the dam on the spillway every day, basically.
Damn.
I know, isn't it
This
beautiful?
is the top of the dam. There's a road on the bottom of the dam.
So beautiful. Look at that. Shangri-La.
That's the Pearl River.
Pearl River. Love it.
Pearl River Dam at the spillway.
Pearl River Dam.
Mhm.
Damn, you're beautiful, Pearl River.
Damn.
And that right there is where
Damn.
they pump water to Jackson, Mississippi from this little pump house right here.
Aw.
Pump it to their water treatment plant. That's why they have little cones around it. Because
Well,
people,
listen,
this is a
it looks
huge
pretty.
fishing place.
Nice.
And then people like to get up under there and fish up under that field.
What are they fishing for, brother?
White perch and
White
bass.
perch and bass. Ooh, bass is good fish.
Crappie. Yeah, so they'll troll their little boats up in here, fish underneath here, and around the edges and stuff.
So pretty.
Yeah, I'll get a picture of the actual below the dam one day when I'm coming home. You'll like that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very neato.
Yeah, this one we can listen to the volume on because it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, where has Connor been, by the way?
What's up, CHATRATS? Welcome to another installment of Rat House Media. I'm Danny Thomas, whatever that is.
You're a loser, guys.
Yeah, what Connor needs to do next is like clip all of the other creators like talking about us when we like call in and stuff and being like, what are you guys talking about? Like, what are you guys?
Yeah.
All those clips
Acting like they
together.
don't know who we are. So even though Diane G has been dropping super chats for the last 3 months.
Right.
Love that. Love that girl. She's the
But
best.
now we know that Claire knows about us because he was in the chat for 5 seconds.
Okay, did we not know before though, Mary B?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in the chat for 5 seconds and left, which meant he'd probably been here.
Go on.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
What's that, brother?
I said maybe he hangs out and lurks. Obviously he does. He popped in right when we were talking about it. So did freaking Aussie Insider. Just popped in right when we were talking about it.
And it's nice to see all of them. We welcome them to the Rat House.
Yeah, you don't have to hide that you're a Rat House fan.
Don't hide. Join us.
Maybe you'll get a rat.
Oh.
So in light of whatever, you just choose whatever. Cheers. This show's over. I'm hungry.
Fiddles, Danny. Fiddles.
See
All
you
right, brother. My
chatty rats
sister.
later.
Chat. Love
Who
y'all.
all's out there?
Love you
Laulene's
guys.
out there.
Lauleen.
Lauleen.
Lauleen. Jeannie.
Laura J.
Steve.
Laura
Toy,
J.
Bye, Laura J.
Prince Lover. Angel.
Lover.
Toy.
We
Ginger's
love
been here the whole time. Where she was.
Gingy, Boss Rat.
I don't know.
Angel.
Steve.
Clerk.
Steve's been here.
Where the hell is Dean? Rubicon.
Steve is a damn. I talked to Dean earlier. He wasn't going to get off work until late or make it back to the hotel till late.
When is he going to be in Colorado?
I don't think he knows.
I think that he's lying. I think he secretly moved there. That's all I got. Kidding. It's all good.
Yes, Steve, that's correct.
Please.
But lots of things still have to happen.
Steve,
has to
you're
be
a
trimmed,
carpenter?
then it gets caulked, then it gets painted. The sheetrock hadn't been mudded yet, so it's gonna be it's slick as glass. It's a $2 million house.
Wow.
They're not just gonna let somebody do some hack work.
Rich
If you see me doing crazy shit like
Morg
that,
is here.
what up, Morg?
Hey,
Morg.
Morg. Misty.
Morg. Missy's been here.
Yeah, let's go ride
Zap.
turtle.
Hey, Zap. See you on the flip side. Indeed.
See you on the flip side of CHATRATS.
CHATRATS, y'all ready? Light it up. Light it up. It's that time. Let's roll.
Got the crew on the dial and we setting out east. Rat daddy at the wheel on the trail for the beast. Toy got receipts and a pocket full of names, and we busting out truce like we blowing out flames.
Eastbound and down, CHATRATS rolling heavy. Truth on our tailgate, justice riding steady. Mic in our hand and the signs all red. Ain't no lies slipping past what the CHATRATS said.
Playlist, angels taking charge, law leans on the mic and her notes hit hard. Mary B's lifted but she's sharper than attack. Dean's dropping questions while he's rolling in his Cadillac.
Breaker, rap mama here, got eyeballs on that shady scene. Y'all ready? Light it up, rats. 10, 4, 20. Northbound and bold, truth in the backseat. CHATRATS got that heat, can't be beat. From the CHATRATS lounge to the courthouse gate, we ride for the truth and we show up to see that fate.